what do we got on the other side here?
Daman. We have not one but 2 units of wild dryads, both with shields. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dryads, no experience. We have 2 branch wraiths. Both of them, one of them with Earth Blood, both of them with the AoE +8 melee attack. We have 3 War Dancers without vanilla War Dancers, as well as leading the way we have a Glade Lord with the male Glade Lord again, with Potion of Foolhardiness, Potion of Toughness. Very strange. And
very strange army.
Well, sorry, 4 of the Cav.
It's I mean, interestingly, this looks like a friggin' Chaos army to me here, SirEx. It looks very much like a Chaos army. You know, you got your Forsaken in the front and you got your Chaos Knights in the back, man. That's what it looks like to me. But hey, we'll see what our other player has here. Muukip, defensive geometry coming into play here. His front line is going to be made up of 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Glade Guard. Around the sides, he has another 4 units of Glade Guard for a total of 8 of those suckers. And he's got a shitload of Glade Guard with Starfire Shaft as well. Sorry, those were all Eternal Guard that he described. 8 Eternal Guard. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units of Glade Guard. 1 unit of Wildwood Ranger is going to make up that. Just going to sit in the back there just for a little bit of an extra oomph. The leadership of this army is going to be Durthu, first of all, Flock of Doom, as well as a Foe Seeker. And then down here we have a Branch Wraith with the Foe Seeker, the Earth Blood, as well as the Awakening of the Wood, and that +8 melee attack around himself.
So
or
herself. I don't really know why he took the Starfire Shafts. Like, they're not that useful in this matchup unless you are exclusively killing trees. And if you're bringing Durthu, you can just basically trade. And if you're bringing that many archers, you tend to be pretty comfortable. But as we can see, obviously, Wolf really just wants to rush his opponent, zerg him down, and then whack him in the flanks with those cav. On the other side, Muukip wants to hold the line and shoot him up. So this battle is going to basically come down to if the archers can do work. If they can basically survive and shoot him up, he'll win. If the cav get in there and shut him down, he loses. That's all there is to this game.
Yep, that's about right, man. I think you're quite right in that respect. In this defensive geometry, of course, it has to be broken through. And what does our Daman player, what does Daman have to break through? Well, he has some very good tools for it, actually, as a matter of fact. These Wild Riders are not too bad at it. Whether they can get through all of these spears, though, we'll see. I mean, I think as long as he's careful and cognizant of continually needing to go into the rear of his enemy as opposed to through the front.
So if I were Muukip, I wouldn't even march forward too much. I'd just, like, chill. I guess he kind of has to. So usually when you're fighting an opponent, you want to go around one flank and hit him. So, like, the rest of his units are worthless. When you face a unit with superior archers, you want to hit him flat on so he can't shoot into your engaged units. Because if you hit him on one flank, all these other archers are going to shoot you up.
Yeah, I mean, blobbing's a death sentence against a huge amount of archers, especially this amount of archers, man. Blobbing is going to go very, very badly indeed for Daman. It looks like actually he's going to come around to flank here, and hopefully he keeps his line stretched out and doesn't try to sneak around the hill and instead just goes over it. Yeah, it's going to hurt like a bitch on those first few hits, man, especially against those Dryads, but I think he's going to have to do it.
So at this point, as both players, what are you thinking? As Dam, I'm thinking, oh shit, I have to go there and not get shut up. I have to do strategy. While Muukip is just like, oh shit, I got a turtle. So I like this matchup. Like, both armies like can counter each other. It's just, again, who can get the right matchup.
I think that the pressure is definitely on Daman in this particular matchup. You know, he has to be the aggressor here. He has to be the one to open up the this defensive geometry that Muukip is bringing in. That is going to be the big challenge. Muukip, on the other hand, he can be more, you know, he can kind of sit down and,
first volley coming in,
chill for a little bit if he wants. That's going to hurt those War Dancers. Oh, the War Dancers got fucked!
The Glade Lord, I think, is pretty safe. Wait, do we have a Flock of Doom? We do. Okay, so he's opening up. Oh, the Dryads are also wood and spirit things. So they're actually going to take more damage from the archers. But
exactly. That's what we were saying, man. Like, you know, those Dryads are going to get hurt. Those Dryads are going to get really hurt. They are going to make it into combat, though. We see the first units are engaging right now. We have the Wild Riders going to go into that Eternal Guard. The Eternal Guard did position itself smartly, though, just in time to make sure that Cav couldn't get directly into the Glade Guard on the right-hand flank. The Glade Guard will have to back up a little bit, though. The Wild Riders took a lot of damage for their trouble, though. But the Dryads now going to be able to come on in to help out.
So this front line, it's doing pretty badly for Muukip, actually. Oof, he got some cav in. Muukip has to do a ton of micro right now, while yeah, while Wolf doesn't. But as you know, Muukip can't pull off good micro.
Yeah, it does look now that Daman is going to come around the back here. The Wildwood Rangers have stopped a single unit of those Wild Riders from going on through. The second unit of Wild Riders, which was on the right path, is now going to have to switch back up and...
Hello, can you hear me?
They will die.
Okay, I lost you, Zepho. So anyway, so the rest of the army, let's see what's happening. Yeah, all these guys are pushing in. Really hardcore. What was Dirthu doing? Dirthu's coming to kill their branch wraith. Archers are doing pretty well. Oh my god, he won the infantry battle. He was just pouring. Oh my god, that's brutal. And Kip, this is a terrible event. All of his archers are having to fight in melee against these melee-centric dudes. Dirthu's coming in to try to save his ass. He needs to pull out these guys, these archers. And these archers, again, are getting wrecked. This looks like pretty bad news for Muukip. Dirthu may survive for a while, and he could actually hold it off, but with all of his men routed, like, with this cav superiority, like, if he had maybe one unit of cav, he may have been able to, like, stem the tide of this crazy thing. That looks like it's going to be game. Real soon. Yeah, it's basically just Dirthu, Ivers, but, this is not looking very good for Dirthu friends. I guess he's going to do a ton of damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He doesn't really have that many units to take down Dirthu, but with this flank, these guys are going to rout, Dirthu's gone, and that's going to be the game. Oh, you stopped talking. Okay.
Yo, sorry about that, SirEx. I didn't know if you're like, because you kept coming in and out, and every time I tried to say something, you were interrupting, and so I thought that, I mean, I didn't know what was going on, so I stopped talking to see if it was a sound quality thing, and it turns out, yeah, you are cutting in and out like crazy right now. I don't know what's going on. Just talk for like 45 seconds here,
at the end of this battle, yeah. So Muukip's army just held out. I mean, it did not hold out. As you see, very few kills in general, while Daman's basically army did exactly what he wanted. His cav pushed through. These Eternal Guard, they're decent spearmen, but again, they don't have the mass they need to hold off some of the Wild Riders, which is some of the strongest pushing through cav in the game. Like, they're not too heavy, like they feel like Chaos Knights with the density, but they're just so much faster, and they're just so much more fun to use. And these archers, again, did not pay off.